Any idea what it means?
Dear humanity, we regret being alien bastards. We regret coming to Earth. And we most definitely regret the Corps just blew up our raggedy-ass fleet. Hoorah!
Regret is a name, Sergeant. The name of one of the Covenant's religious leaders, a prophet. He's on that carrier, and he's calling for help.
Immediate. Grid Kilo 2-3 is hot. Recommend mission abort.
Roger, Recon. It's your call, Sarge.
We're going in. Get tactical, Marines!
Master Chief, get aboard that carrier. Secure the Prophet of Regret. This is the only place on Earth the Covenant decided to land. That Prophet is going to tell us why.
Whoa.
Wake up.
Shake it off, Marines! Clear the crash site. Go, go, go!
And I'm back. Where the hell have I been? It's been a fucking year. Long story short, new flat, new computer, lost all the footage, new capture device, basically re-recording everything. I've now actually got time to do it, so here we fucking go. Should have some more time now, so hopefully I should be getting back into doing this. It's been way too fucking long. That's what I say every time. Anyway, yeah, new computer, although I've had to kind of set it up in a roundabout manner because the monitor I was using is so old that the default language is Anglo-Saxon. So I'm currently running it through my TV, which means I can't check my recording for sound and video and play the game at the same time because they're both running through the TV. But I will make do. But yeah, back to Halo 2. When I actually had a bit of a look at the only video I managed to put out the last lot to see where I was, and I was pretty much just running through old stories I had. I don't really have that many for this level, I don't think. This one I played quite a lot because I quite like the idea of like climbing around on the buildings in like a city fight, which is something which always kind of appealed to me. But I know a few little secrets about this area. At the moment, this building here is pretty much just your usual, like, defend the building from waves of enemies. It's not the most interesting bit, but I guess it's just to start you off. It's also the first time you see a new, well, it's new for this game. It's not if you've played Halo before. Also, something that's bizarre. This glass roof here, if you stand on them or jump on them, they break, except for these three panels here. For some reason, they don't. And I'm not totally sure why. I think it's because Johnson has a tendency to come up here and stand on them. All the others, like this one. Well, that one stays there. See? Nothing. Jump on this one. Smashes. Which makes sense because I weigh nearly half a ton. Anyway, back to shooting the aliens. So yeah, just grunts and elites at the minute. But they kind of sort of pour out of all the little doorways around. Kind of around everywhere. I'll show you one little trick though. If you come into this alleyway and you walk up here, you see this pile of rocks here. And if you walk onto it and crouch jump, you can get up onto here. And if I switch to the old graphics, you'll see that these aren't actually real. These struts, so you can just walk straight through them and get up on the building. So you got another pretty good vantage point actually. Come on, there we go. There's my headshot. And you can actually sequence break as well if you get up here. Because I'll show you a bit later, progress involves climbing through one of the doors around here. But you can actually come up here and then get ahead of the game by just walking across that way. But I'm not going to do that, I'm going to play it properly. It's also pretty useful to come up here, because sometimes there's an elite with a... was it a jackal? It's one of them. I can't remember which one has it. I'm presuming it's a jackal. Because jackal snipers are a fucking pain in this game. Fortunately, this isn't on Heroic or Legendary, so I don't have to worry too much about that. But either way, one of them climbs up on the roof and starts trying to snipe you. And this means it's quite easy to get up and get the gun if you need to. Right, there's drones, so shit. Let's see if I can get on the turret, because they used to be pretty useful. There we are. And fire away. Yeah, this thing usually makes pretty short work of most of them. There we go, that's all of them. Oh no. I thought that. You don't even really need to aim this thing properly, you just sort of... The aim assist thing for this is quite strong, you just vaguely get the crosshair covering them. One thing I do like though in this remaster is that they've made this to actually resemble the Halo 5 saw. That's the original. Like, it still keeps with the original, but it's nice to... Oops, my phone going off. It's nice that they've kind of put that little sort of callback in. So I think I prefer the old classic Halo designs for all this stuff. Some of the stuff from 4 looks pretty good though. Although, actually, at the time when we were recording this, it wasn't that long ago, but Halo 2 came out on Steam for PC. So everybody go get it. Although, maybe wait till they fix some of the bugs. Apparently it's a little bit broken. Makes sense for the Master Chief Collection. I'm gonna just adjust the volume on my phone real quick. There we go. Didn't expect to get tons of messages through. Anyway, yeah, back to the game. Been a while since I played any Halo campaigns, really. I've been playing that. I've been playing COD a fair bit with some friends. That's all I've really been doing. We're gonna get there's the Phantom. Right. The turret tends to... You can use this turret to counter the turrets. Hang on. There we go. Come on. I'll have that if you don't mind. Yeah, good old, the old noob combo. Overcharged plasma shot, drop the shields, BR them in the head. Halo 2 Magnum. Not very good, fortunately. It'll fire as fast as you can pull the trigger, it does barely any damage. But I guess it's a precision weapon you can dual wield, so I guess that makes something, but it's... There we go. There we go, jackal down. There's another one. Yeah, I'm trying to think, have I got any good stories about this level? Other than climbing around on the rooftops. I know we can find quite a few little, like, some hidden caches in this level. Any of these BR ammo? Yes. Nice. I think this was the last game that had ammo pickups on the ground. I don't think they bothered doing that in any of the other ones. I certainly don't recall them it being in any of the later games. Oh, here we go. This is why... well, that's the door we've got to go through. But, that's... Johnson's, why don't I borrow that? Thank you very much. Button. There we go. I think the most recent one I played was Reach. If you stick them, Halo 2, they immediately turn and face the other way, and a single sniper shot in the back can kill them. There we go. So yeah, hunters. Just like in Halo 1, there's a completely broken way of taking care of them. Oh, his sniper was fire as well, that's useful. So yeah, this is where I was showing you earlier, like that was the rooftop I was stood on where I said you could sequence break. You can just drop down here and continue, or you can kind of carry along on the rooftops and then sequence break a bit more. Okay, this bit's going to involve some sniping. One. Shouldn't be too difficult because this is on normal. Nade. That wasn't anywhere near them.
Sergeant, I need you on that bird.
Come on, thank you. There we go. Right. You can. What I have done before is I've got on these rooftops, jumped on this, and... Well, yeah, you can actually get it from today. If you get onto this highway, you can just kind of walk along... I don't know if you can see it up here. But you can kind of like sort of continue along this way. And you get to a later part of the level, and you can just skip all the enemies. Just walk straight past all of them. Now, a little cache, if you jump up on these boxes, you come up around here. There's a Marine, a grenade and a pistol. Also, sniper ammunition. She'll come in handy. So if you ever need a little sniper resupply, just go there. God, this looks so good. I love this I absolutely love this remaster. couple of little things which are a little bit different to the original, which I don't think you will see in, certainly not this level. But you'll see later, I think. Need to be after the drones. Down. More girls coming. Oh, snipers again. Yeah, jackal snipers. No, not too bad. Anything higher, especially legendary. Yeah, that's the story. Me and my stepbrother spent ages trying to do this on legendary, and let's just say we didn't really get past this level. For some reason, at least in Halo 2, I don't know if it was like that in Halo 1, and it certainly isn't like that in the later Halo games. But if one of you dies, if you're playing co-op on legendary, if one of you dies, you restart the checkpoint. Which is kind of got rolled into the Iron Skull, which you kind of saw in 3, which meant that if you're on your own, one of you dies, you restart the level. If you have a co-op partner, if one of you dies, you're back to the checkpoint. There's also sniper ammunition down here. Now you can, which is what most people do, you follow the Marines down there, you get into some fights. You can also, if you jump on here, crouch jump onto this roof. Crouch jump up onto here, jump onto here, and jump across onto these rooftops and walk through these cables that don't actually exist. There's usually a sniper in there, but I guess there isn't one right now. Anyway, yeah, you're meant to like be fighting around down there. That's why there's ammo down there. But they did put some, for the intrepid explorers, they did put some useful little things up around here. Let's see if I can. Oh, no one's even showing up on the radar now. Either way, if you come along through here, look. Sniper ammunition. Get in, or I'll fall off the building. But yeah, up in there, there's sniper ammo. There is also the I would have been your daddy skull. Which basically means that rare dialogue becomes common, and vice versa. You can also... see if I can do it here real quick. Yep, when I jump up here, there we go, up on the roof. Oh, they beat me to it. But yeah, this is where I was climbing around on. I'll show you where the skull is, real quick. While I'm up here. Oh, jumping around like a lunatic this time. I'll get the sniper ammo. It is, with the slightly broken lighting, it is actually right where I'm aiming. But it only appears on legendary. So if I turn my flashlight on there, it's right. It normally appears right there. But like I said, only on legendary. Ah, there's a sniper that spawns in there. Back up here. Now, jump across. You can notice that the reflections in this isn't actually a reflection of the actual level itself. It's just a JPEG image. But if you come through here, 2 grunts. You can eliminate these 2. You've now got a nice little vantage point. There's often, I've found, that there's actually this energy sword up here for some reason. Not entirely sure why it's up here, considering it's just some grunts. But usually, yeah, basically the grunts are up here saying about how they, they're going to be nice and safe up there. Now, that sequence break I told you about, where you jump near where the Pelican is, this is where you come out up here. So you pretty much, and none of the enemies in this area have spawned. So you can literally skip that entire first section of the level. Now we're going to go into the, flashlight on, we're going to go into the hotel. And when we see plasma shots, turn off your light, duck in here. And they should all run straight past. And then you can pop out and shoot them all in the back. There go the elites. There go the grunts. Oh, one's got me. Down, 2 down. And surprisingly, the Marines have already taken care of the elites. They're doing surprisingly well at the moment. That's a bit odd. Normally they don't. Bye. Oh, you as well. Where are you? There you are. Slightly harder to headshot from the back, thanks to the backpacks. And these things explode if they get hit too much, so best not. nothing over there has any shields. This should be fairly quick to mop up. Alright, the shield regenerated. Oh, they haven't. Dealt with. Now, should be when the Warthog and the Ghosts turn up. Nailed it. Still got it.
Special delivery from Commander Key.
The other one. And I... Nope. Ah, is that the Warthog angle? Alright. Okay, what do you got to be at? I guess I'll keep hold of the sniper rifle. Usually you want to give the Marines power weapons, because they get unlimited ammunition, and if you're driving around in a Warthog, then there's not really much reason for you to be hogging all of the stuff that does all the damage. Especially rockets. Although, it is giving a rocket launcher to a Marine. There's a rather amusing incident I had when I was playing co-op in Halo 3 once, where we were doing the... Oh, rolled it. Hang on.
Cut the chatter.
There we go. Meant to do that. Yeah, well, I was playing Halo 3 co-op with my stepbrother. When we were doing one of the Scarab fights, which are more interesting than the Scarab fights in this game. But so we were doing that, and then we kind of like we had Marines on the. We're doing it with the Mongoose or Mongoose. I don't actually know what the plural of Mongoose is. So we're driving those, which are the quad bikes you get in Halo 3. On the back of them we had rocket Marines each. And then we kind of sort of drove along like next to each other, and then when there was no enemies around, both of our Marines immediately turned, aimed the rocket launchers at each other, and then promptly killed each other. So, it's, you can't really trust them. Come on, you've got a chain gun, come on. Come on, Marine. Come on. Good boy. Good Marine. Is that all of them? I think so. There's probably a sniper in that nest, but I can't be able to deal with them right now. Go ahead. There we go. Okay, the Ghost Marine driving around in the back and the rest of those.
Keep up the pace.
Feels a little slow right now. Oh well. I guess it could just be used to some of the later games where they do feel a bit faster. And we just sort of do donuts to this area while we wait for Gunner to take care of everyone. I don't think there's anything... I don't remember there being anything useful in this little tower here. I know there's some good stuff in some of the other buildings that you find. I know in one of them they've, in the anniversary version, they actually put in the, what's it called? Terminals. And that's in one of the there's one of them in one of the buildings on this level. Okay, I think that's all of them. I'm actually going to go have a look. I don't think there's anything in here. Let's have a quick look. Just this dude. Nobody's gonna fall down there. There, you can have a present. Nope, nothing useful. Really? You sponged that? Okay. Okay, man. No, you get out. I'm driving. I'm not trusting you in the driver's seat. Okay, let's go forward and take out the rest of these. Yeah, I don't have too many stories of this level. Other than that, I just sort of quite like doing it a fair bit on my own. Oh, bloody hell, whoops. That went wrong. That went horribly, horribly wrong. Oh well. Can you go away? Oh no, you want to go off. Useful. Oh, we'll clear them out. Yeah, I didn't remember this thing having chopper properties. Oh, now I'm on fire. Add all of them. Oh no, he's here. Him. Kill the last one. Come on, get him. There we go. Okay, now leave, please. That's right, you run away. Remember ever flying this low. Okay, this is the building I was on about. We're actually going to stop here. And assuming, if it doesn't matter if this thing blows up, there's one of the terminals. They're not there in the old version. And we see some rather nice looking ammunition there. I wonder what that could possibly be for. There is actually a ramp on the outside, but it's safer to go through the inside.
Timing, Chief.
Couple of Marines hiding. Hello! And you pretty. To deal with this. I pretty much just use all the ammunition for this up and then hand it to one of the Marines so they get unlimited. They're doing a surprisingly good job. Really? There we go. Where is that ammunition? There it is. Yeah, you can see the Marines are rather bored of just being left there, so now they've kind of driven off. Do you want to come back over here, mate? Oh, no, you know, we're going to get the nice one. You get out, and you can hold that. I'm going to get in here. Get in, Marine. Those, yeah, you can stay in that one and you can, like, follow along. Or don't. Whatever happens, I don't care.
Check yourself.
Well, you managed to miss that entirely. Let's park here. Come on. Come on. You can do it.
Look out. Oh, man.
Yeah, might I give the Marine the rocket launcher strategy? It doesn't look to be working too well. You've hit everything except what you were aiming at. At least that was eventually dealt with. So yeah, come back up here, and then we're in the tunnel, which is the linear bit, which isn't that exciting. Really, just a tunnel. There's a couple of little places you can get where you weren't supposed to. Oh shit! There's something I remembered. I better go show you this before I forget, because this was a fun little thing I discovered. Can I actually get the water through? Yeah, we can. Now, if I try to drive off into the water, we meet our good old friend Invisible Wall. However...
Coming in. Okay, everyone be cool.
Come on, kill them. Kill them.
Trouble, brother.
There we go. However, if we come under this little outcropping here, we drive along here, we now get out behind the invisible wall. And we can effectively just drive off forever. You can see here, just drive under the water and go forever, because the Marines can't drown for some reason. I think if we try and go back this way, we hit the invisible wall. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's how far it'll let us, it normally goes. But there's a giant hole in it under there for some reason. And you can, like back in the day, we used the Sputnik skull, which means you get increased grenade and explosion physics. We drove all the way to that pipe just above where my crosshair is, and we used the grenade physics to get onto that, and then we actually got up onto this wall. Because there's some... I remember seeing it back in the day. It was, they dubbed it the video which I saw dubbed it the nobody look at the textures under the water. They dubbed it the Wall of Emotion, which looked like a sort of a really kind of fuzzy JPEG of a night sky, and there was the Wall of Water, which is just like a wall with a weird texture where if you shot it, it had the like the water impact splashes. I've managed to roll the wall. There we go, come on, everyone in. Get in, all of you. Come on. You're in. Wrong seat, there we go. You teleport in there. And back off we go. Oop, span out. But yeah, the rest of this level is pretty much just what's in here. So it's not exactly very exciting. Shoot, there we go, explode everything.
Humanity on Earth. Odd, I know, but it does help.
This bit's not that interesting. The next levels, it's more exciting. There's actually stuff occurring in it, rather than just driving down a tunnel. Now I think you're actually meant to drive up the side here, up that ramp, which I'm not going to do. I'm just going to go straight for the jump. Hit the ceiling and maybe land on a drone while I'm outside. I can't be. Squish. Works. There we go, squish. Okay, here, I'm not going to bother trying to do it, where this giant fucking death beam is occurring, with the old Scarab. You can go for me. You can actually get out of it. You can climb, you can grenade jump from the, like, this block in the middle. You can get onto these little, like, panels that are sticking out, and you can actually get out onto the top. But you can't really go very far out there, because you then hit an invisible wall which doesn't have a hole in it. It's kind of like a weird texture. It kind of like, it just looks like what looks like a sort of badly rendered tyre stretching off in every direction. There we go. Now these, I think this is the vehicle that was spoken about in the manual. And there's the shade turrets, which they have been different in every single Halo game. I think they were similar. The Reach ones were similar to 3, but they've actually been different in every single like iteration of Halo. That's the I forget. It's the Shadow, I think it's called. And that was the only vehicle, because that was listed in the manual, but it's the only vehicle you can't drive. You can man the, I think you can, let me double check, I believe you can man the turret, but you can't actually drive it. Let me go have a look. Yep, you can operate the shadow turret, there we go. I can't think of any time where doing so is actually practical though. Because you're, like, for the most part, you're on the Warthog and you're trying to dodge stuff.
Welcome aboard.
When I get in, there we go. There are more of them in this level, which you should see in a second. There they are, waiting for me, which is very nice of them. They've all got the turret on, which is manned, but we have a rocket marine, so we should be fine.
Don't let them.
And all of them have, on the underside, we will have a ghost, which I don't think anyone's... Yeah, no one's actually manning the ghost. But all of them have a ghost on the underside. It seems a little bit redundant that you have a giant vehicle to transport a smaller, faster vehicle. It's a little odd. There we are. To stop them. There we go, that one's down. There we go. You shoot the pilot out of them, they just stop. I'm a little bit concerned about my burning Warthog here. Little bit concerned. I'm going to try and do any ramps just in case there's anything at the bottom and I roll it. But yeah, just driving down tunnels. Like I said, I don't really have that many good stories about this bit. I've got a few about some of the other levels. Go on, Marine, shoot it. It's there. It's shooting at us. There we go. Spin. Get it. There we go. There we are. Took him a while, but he did it eventually. Go around here, clear out some of these. Clear out the ghosts. Take care of. We can now go through a little gap in here. There we go. Off we go. And that should be the end of the level. We should have a nice cool cutscene. In a minute or two, which, thanks to Blur, will look absolutely beautiful. They did such a good job. Halo 2 easy mission complete. There we go, normal mission complete. What on earth did they add those in? I've never seen those notifications before. Also, I don't know why I wouldn't already have them, because I've already done this on normal. So it's a bit odd that they pop in now. The one problem with these loading screens is they do kind of spoil the... They kind of spoil, like, what you're doing in the next mission. Oh, there we go. Cool cutscene.
It blew right through us. 50 cal rockets didn't do a thing.
Where's the rest of your platoon?
Wasted, Sarge.
And we will be too, sir, if we don't get the hell out of here.
You hit Marine?
No, sir.
Then listen up. The chief is gonna jump in this tank, roll across the bridge, and blow up any inhuman son of a bitch dumb enough to get between him and the Prophet of Regret. Pull yourself together, because you're going with it.
What about that scarab?
We've all run the simulations. They're tough, but they ain't invincible. Stay with the Master Chief. He'll know what to do.
Yes, sir, Sergeant.
Thanks for the tank. He never gets me anything.
Oh, I know what the ladies like.
Little interesting thing in this is that he actually says different things in that cutscene, depending on what difficulty you're doing it on. Like sometimes he's gone about, okay, we're going to jump in this tank, roll across the bridge, and blow everyone up. Sometimes he's going on about, when I joined the Corps, we didn't have any fancy tanks. We had sticks, 2 sticks and a rock to a whole platoon, and we had to share the rock. So he says different things in different difficulties. The little message it says at the beginning of the level as well is also different. Like where it said ladies love armor plating, sometimes it says ladies love superior firepower, and ladies love grinding treads.